What if I told you a farmer once tried to force his crops to grow faster? So every day, he pulled them slightly out of the soil to help them grow. At first, his field looked like the most successful in the village. But when harvest season came, his farm was the only one with nothing to harvest. Tonight, Granny has a letter for anyone who feels life is moving too slowly. Welcome to Letters from My African Granny. A place where old stories travel across oceans. Where village wisdom finds its way into modern lives. And where every story is a letter from home. Come closer to the fire. Tonight, Granny has something to tell you. My dear child, the world you live in moves very fast. People rush through life as if tomorrow is chasing them. But long before airplanes, before smartphones, our elders understood something many people today forget. The earth has its own rhythm, and those who fight it often lose. Let me tell you a story. Long ago, in a small village surrounded by green fields, there lived a farmer named Okilo. Okilo was hardworking, strong, determined. But there was one thing everyone in the village knew. Okilo hated waiting. When the rain delayed, he complained to the sky. When crops took too long to grow, he cursed the soil. Why must everything take so long, he would grumble. One planting season, the village elders gathered beneath the great baobab tree. They told the farmers, "Plant your seeds. Water them. Care for them. But remember, the harvest only comes when the earth is ready." All the farmers nodded, except Okilo. Okilo planted his maize seeds like everyone else. But every morning, he walked to his field and stared impatiently at the soil. Day 1. Nothing. Day 3. Nothing. Day 5. Still nothing. Okilo grew angry. "These seeds are lazy," he muttered. "I will help them grow faster." That evening, Okilo walked into his field with a small stick. Carefully, he poked the soil open and gently pulled the tiny green shoots upward. "Just a little. Now they will grow faster," he said proudly. The next day he did it again. And the next. Each day he pulled the young plants slightly higher from the soil. At first, something strange happened. His plants looked taller than everyone else's. Okilo laughed. "Look at my field. My crops are growing faster than yours." But the earth was watching. And the earth remembers everything. A few days later, the leaves began to turn yellow. Then brown. Then they bent slowly toward the soil. One by one, every plant in Okilo's field died. Their roots had been torn from the earth. When harvest season arrived, the village was alive with joy. Farmers filled baskets with maize. Children ran through the fields laughing. Granaries overflowed with food. But Okilo's field was silent, empty. Nothing remained but dry soil and broken stems. That evening, a village elder passed by Okilo's farm. He looked at the empty land and said gently, "My son, the seed knew how to grow. You are the one who did not know how to wait." My dear child, many people today are just like Okilo. They rush love. They rush success. They rush healing. They rush their own becoming. But life is not something you force. The strongest trees grow slowly. The deepest wisdom takes time. And the most beautiful journeys unfold one season at a time. Remember this old proverb. The sun does not hurry, yet it rises every day. So if your dreams feel slow, if your life is unfolding differently than you expected, do not pull at the roots of your own future. Trust the quiet work happening beneath the soil. Because good things take time. And that is tonight's letter from Granny. If this story found you when you needed it most, perhaps it was meant for you. Sit by the fire again tomorrow. There are still many stories left to tell. Until the next letter, stay patient, stay rooted, and remember where your wisdom comes from. Signed with love, Granny. If this story spoke to you, subscribe for more African folktales, proverbs, and timeless wisdom. And tell me in the comments, what is something in your life that is teaching you patience right now? Your story might become the next letter.